What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Redstone with Super Sleuth. Today we're going to take a look at this idea that I had for Sugarcane Farm. And now I think I've seen this sort of done before with the slime blocks, but I want to show something off here. When you use slime blocks to break sugarcane, like this, it will always shoot them the same distance. So if I come back, and let's put these back, and I test it over and over again, it's still going to go the same distance. So you'll see that they kind of spread out a little bit, but that's not a problem because I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. So the idea here is that the slime blocks, obviously things bounce off of them. The slime block hits the sugarcane and it goes flying away. So we're going to use that to our advantage, and what I came up with is this kind of design here. And you can make this pretty freaking high, I would say. I mean, if this is going to go, if you could shoot a sugarcane from, I don't know, what do you think? That's about 25 blocks or so. So you could continue this up and back, probably several more layers if you wanted to. But this is essentially the idea. So what we have here is we got 3 rows with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 pieces of sugarcane potentially each. And what I'm going to show you is that this, let's get rid of my inventory here, is that this is 100% lossless, this design. So I will demo that for you right now. Let's take a look. Very sorry about that, guys. I was just about to demo it and I had a Java crash. I don't know what's going on. 1.8.3 is just god-awful. And it keeps giving me all these problems. Crashes, lag, all kinds of garbage. So anyway, here we are back at it. I'm going to hit the button, and activate this thing, and we should end up with about 30 pieces in there from all 3 rows. So let's check it out. And as you can see, all the sugarcane got shot into the glass. The glass stopped it. It dropped straight down from there. And we'll check our last hopper over here. Should have 30 pieces in there. Perfect. That is 100% lossless right there. So this is just one slice. I'm going to build this in my server world, and you could build this just side by side by side and just have a whole bunch of them, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick with 3 high, even though I could go probably 1 more layer, but just for the sake of the space that I have available, that's what I'm going to stick with. If you want to build this, it's incredibly simple. It uses 1 piston. The redstone, don't really look at this here because I'm kind of doing this backwards. I'll have to come back and do a timer, which I will show you in my single player or in my multiplayer world on my server. But this is the basic gist of it. It just uses 1 piston, and this is a sticky piston with 10 pieces of slime block on there. And you just activate it. We'll put it on a timer, some kind of a hopper timer to go off every 10 minutes or so. And a lot of times the sugarcane probably won't be too high. It's only going to be 2 high. It won't be 3 high. But it will work nonetheless, no matter what the height is. Other contraptions similar to this only utilize the 2 high sugarcane, so they will only break it at this point. They use some kind of, you know, maybe glowstone here or something like that. But I figure, why would you want to, if you can get 3 high sugarcane, why not take advantage of that? That's even more sugarcane to harvest. So I'm going zip crowd style here. I want tons of sugarcane, so that's what I'm going to stick with. So that's the basic gist of it. You just have to power your pistons every so often. Like I said, this is just kind of a derpy setup here, so I can activate it real quick and test it when I need to. And that's that. Oh, and you have to use, because, oh, getting a little lag there, because the sticky pistons, or the slime blocks will stick to anything, it's best to use the leaves around it, or I guess you could use obsidian or furnaces, but I found that because the blocks are green and the sugarcane is green, that if you kind of stick with this sort of look, it's kind of nice. So I like it. Unfortunately, in my server world, I don't have any of these sea lanterns, so I'll have to use regular glowstone for that. But that is it for this. I hope you guys stay tuned, because I will be building this in my server world very soon, and we'll take a better, more in-depth look at it there. When it actually gets kind of used practically. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole bunch of these repeating one after the other on both sides of the hallway, and I think it's going to be really cool and yield an absolutely tremendous amount of sugarcane. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.